All right, my precious, precious, precious brothers and sisters, it's March 30th, 2012. We're getting ready to say goodbye to the month of March and welcome in April. And what else will we welcome in with the month of April? You know, I love coming on here. And in this video especially, I just want to be myself and open up to you. Now, the headline, you might have be wondering, what is Pastor Dave talking about? Pastor Dave had a pity party. Well, I did. I did last night. I had myself a good old-fashioned pity party. Felt sorry for myself, and I think we all do that from time to time. Now, this is for those that have viewed my Facebook page. And I'm going to put the link to my Facebook page below. Come and join me over there. And at the end of this video, I will explain rather, my pity party. Right off the bat, I want to begin with, stick with me for this video, because I just want to love on you. I just want to be myself for a few moments. I'm always myself, but when I come here with you, it's like family. So let's have a family meeting real quick. All right. Blog TV, our live Blog TV broadcast tomorrow, 9 o'clock p.m. I can feel right now that the Holy Spirit is going to just move in that room big time. Talk about gifts of the Spirit and the Holy Spirit pouring out. I think it's going to pour out tomorrow, and I think everybody in that room just might be speaking in tongues. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. Now, the top story of the day. Now, let me get this over with before I don't want to talk about dreams and visions and prophecy also in this video. It'll be a short video because I'm in a hurry. I got to run out the door real quick. But the top story today is what's going on, the protests on the border of Israel and Palestine, and it seems to be pretty much under control. Now, at the end of the day, I do look at, I'll admit, I look at my views, and, you know, they're not too bad. But I look around, and, you know, if I would come out today and say, and it does bother me a little bit, because I want to get my message out, but I want to be honest, I want to get my message out and the truth out. If I would blow this out of proportion, and we need to have hands across America, and this is a major, major catastrophe that could catapult the entire world into a world war, I would have everybody over here. It seems like people chase and they run after catastrophe, after death, destruction. It's a protest, land day, and it happens every year. It's an annual event in Israel. It seems pretty much under control today. I just uploaded a video about it. And I don't want to have you come over here under those circumstances. I want you to come over here out of love and out of wanting to hear the word and wanting to hear the truth. It could get out of hand. It got out of hand last year a little bit. But it seems pretty much even Lebanon has got things under control. And we'll know a little more as the day goes on, once prayer over there is over. But it's an annual, yearly event. I don't think it's Bible prophecy at all. I don't see this no matter what happens. I'm sure the IDF has everything well under control. I don't see it catapulting us into World War III. I think we need to pay closer attention to what's going on in Iran, between Israel and Iran, and a strike. It seems like things are on hold a little bit. We've got these ships over there now in place. Brother Scotty did a video on that. Tensions are heating up. I'd keep my eye more over there and what's going on with Russia and Putin. Putin, tough name to say, with his troops in Syria, Damascus. I'd keep an eye on what's going on in our own backyard while we're losing our freedoms and our rights. What's going on in Israel, I just believe it to be their annual bash, land day. And I don't think it's going to get too out of hand. That's why I don't want to sensationalize it. Just so at the end of the day I say, wow, 500 views tomorrow morning, 2,800 views. I don't want to be that type of person. Leave me your comments. Dreams and visions, real quick. It seems to be the most popular topic around. A lot of people are having prophecy. And that's what I want to talk about. And I love these people. I watch them on YouTube. But I've noticed the last few days. I'm not going to mention who they are. I just want to run this by you when we look at the living word. Many people, I do believe, are having dreams of the rapture and visions. But when we have a prophetic dream, now one dream I seen maybe a few days ago. Now, I had a a dear beloved viewer of mine, again today, remind me that, and I got to watch the video again, the person, the lady that was given this prophecy, very nice, and she's speaking in tongues in between delivering this prophetic word, that the rapture would take place on April 4th. That's setting a date. That's setting a time frame, a timeline. Now you can have a feeling, I did last year, I had a feeling something's going to happen in September. It didn't happen. But it wasn't a vision or a dream. It was just a gut feeling. That is a little bit different. But when you set an actual time frame. And then I seen a video yesterday, a beloved sister, and East Coast, West Coast, something major. I don't know if it's a tsunami or something was going to cause a great deal of damage. Now, what happens if that doesn't come to pass? I mean, it's got to be very difficult at best to come out here on YouTube and even do a video like that and put yourself out on the front lines. But is it from God? If this doesn't happen, if nothing happens on the East Coast or the West Coast, and another video I seen yesterday brought to my attention regarding the state of Massachusetts and another prophetic dream and vision, it's got to be very difficult to come out here and to give that word. But again, what if it doesn't come to pass? Leave me your comments. Are they false prophets? What's the word from God? I mean, it's very difficult when you set a 4-week timeline of a major cataclysmic event of destruction to fall upon the world. And what if it doesn't happen? Put yourself out on the front lines. Leave me your comments on that. Now, I'm not saying nothing bad about these people. I love them. I love them and I love their channels. But it's got to be tough to come out there and bring a prophetic word like that, because that's predicting something, a major event to happen. The Rapture, April 4th, a giant tidal wave of some kind, and something major to happen. Leave me your comments. Okay, real quick, before I got to run out the door. If you are a friend of mine on Facebook, I'm going to put my link below so you can all be my friend on Facebook. I had myself a good old pity party last night. It started out okay. But I'm only human. I start thinking about my life. Here I am, 55. My kids are gone. And my wife was gone last night with her sister. They went to a concert, which is wonderful. But I know I was coming home to an empty house. And I'm at work. I'm by myself. So I got a lot of time to think. And sometimes we can think a little too much. It's the month of March. It's the anniversary month that my only brother, best friend, was. But he's my brother. My big brother. The only brother I had. We were very, very close. We have our coffee. We used to have coffee every day. And he was killed in 2002 in March by a drunk driver. And I do miss him. And I look forward to the rapture to be reunited with all my family. So I was thinking about my brother last night at work, and going home to an empty house. I think we all do that. Then I got a call from my son. And, it's tough when you're used to having your kids around and a big family all around. And all of a sudden they're all gone. And that really touched me, a loving call from my son. So I started thinking about the past and how it used to be. And then I started thinking, a lot of you may not know, I have 2 other sons that had passed away when they were very small. Brandon and Jamie. Brandon was very sick. He got an infection, and they tried every way they could. But they even tried, so they did surgery, and the infection had went into his bowels, and he passed away in the hospital. He passed away in my arms as I held him. And then a year later, my son Jamie was killed by a hit-and-run driver. So I had 2 funerals, 2 little white caskets to carry, 1 year apart. So it all caught up with me last night. I was just feeling sorry for myself. So it's what it was about. It's tough when you You go home to an empty house. You're used to a house packed full of people. And a lot of time on your hands, especially at work when there's not a whole lot going on. You just think. And, you know, I just want you to know I love you all. I'm just human. You know, I'm pretty good. I'm a real good counselor. If someone needs help in counseling and prayer. But when it comes to me, where's Pastor Dave turn? So, I love you all. Leave me comments, everyone. Leave me comments. And the link to my Facebook, come over there and join me. You are my family. The links will be below. I love you all. It did, and I started listening to songs. Like when my son Jamie died. At that same time came out the song by Eric Clapton, Tears in Heaven. So I have that on my Facebook. And my only brother, that song Daniel by Elton John, just really touched me. Really touched me. I love you all. I feel better today. I'm fine. I feel better today. God bless you.